If you want to make money this 2026, especially if you want your investment to work for you, watch this video to the end. If you don't want to make money from stocks, please waka pass. Thank you very much. But I know that you clicked on this video because you wanted to learn something. So today I'm going to talk about 5 must-have stock categories your portfolio needs. Sometimes I see people that have so many stocks. Sometimes most of them are all in one sector or in one area. And when that area is affected or the sector is affected due to one or two reasons, they begin to cry. So today, I just want to give you a feel of what your portfolio should really, really look like. So if this kind of thing you want to learn from, stick around and watch this video to the end, and do not ignore stocks now and then you cry later because they are now expensive. There are stocks like MTN. I remember when MTN was still 370. Some people are saying it is not, I don't know. And now MTN is heading to 600. That is how some stocks also grew from maybe 2, 3, $4, and now they have grown to $10. So don't ignore them now. If you can, start playing. It's even better you're investing 2,000, 5,000 here and there, and you are still growing. So let's talk all about it, because when it comes to money making, I'm always very, very interested in things like this, especially when things are not really trending. Because when it comes to investing, you rarely hear people talk about how this thing can make you money, or you just keep seeing a lot of things online. So real money printing stocks are quietly loading for 2026. My question for you today is, are you looking into those stocks? Are you buying them? So that when the year will be ending and when people are saying they are doing their oblate with the money they have made from the stocks that they bought, will you be in that WhatsApp group? Will you be in that category of people that be saying, yes, I am actually enjoying this. The money I'm spending is from my profits, not your main capital. So are you loading up? Are you studying and researching to know these stocks? So our 8.0 community has opened. We have actually started doing goal setting classes right now. And this is the last time we're going to take classes for 50,000 naira. So this is community 7.0, and this is a particular stock I recommended to them on Friday, Thursday, Friday, and I asked them to buy this stock from $27. And I posted today, I said, if you bought this stock from $27 is now 35, and I posted it $8 per share profit. So imagine if you had 10 shares, you would have made yourself cool $80 in a space of 3 days. So I actually gave them a list of your stocks to watch. So these are some of the things we do in the community. Come and join us. So to talk about today's video, 5 categories of stocks you should have. See, stock market does not reward um vibes. They don't reward dreams, your wishes. It rewards preparation, people who actually prepared, who are knowledgeable, and who have patience. Because there are stocks you will buy, sometimes they will not move as fast as you think. But if you have patience, they will give you plenty money. When I tell you this, just believe it because I've experienced it in so many ways. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi, everyone. My name is Julia, and on this channel, I teach you how to make your money work for you, which is one of the things I really want us to do this 2026. If people are laughing at what you're doing and they think you're not making sense, don't worry. By the end of this year, prove them wrong. Okay. I want you to have results that we talk. You won't need to do the talking. So, if my kind of content is the things you like to learn, please watch this video to the end. Like this video, drop a comment. Let me know if you have some of the categories I mentioned. And of course, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Please smash that button. We are just few subscribers away to hit 3,000. So please do me a favor, share this video too. Someone actually needs to learn this, because here I'm here to actually coach you to avoid mistakes, and you can become wealthy the simple way. You don't have to. Building wealth is not complicated. So the key word for today's video is build wealth, no chasing vibes. Make sure this year you're not chasing vibes. You're not trying to look out for people who are posting some stocks that you just blindly go and buy without doing research. So build your wealth, but do not chase vibes. So this is going to be a disclaimer from me. The stocks I'm going to mention here are stocks I have researched from my own experience, and then things has worked for me. Please do your own research when you get the list. and this video is for educational purposes. Of course, whenever you want to learn from me, if you want to join today, which I will advise you to do that, join 8.0 community to learn from me. So let me give you success points. The first thing you have to understand is that for you to be successful in investing, wealth building, whichever way you look at it, you have to focus on solid stocks. Look out for low risk and the ones that will give you better returns. The ones that you can actually start with small capital and they can yield you good money. The ones that the fees they will charge you when you're buying and selling your stocks will not be too much. And the one that your withdrawal will be easy without plenty stories. So you see all those things are what will help you to, grow and have your success story. Okay. So these are the 5 categories I'm going to discuss today. The first one is growth stock, second is dividend, third is defensive, fourth is penny stock, and the fifth is the cyclical stock. So let me break them down the way you will understand it. The growth stocks. A growth stock is actually any share in a company that is anticipated to grow at a rate significantly above the average growth for the market. Let me make you to understand this. You can see this is APL. This is a US stock that we got in when the stock was around $9.70. And look at this stock. It touched $40. We took profit. This stock came down to 20. We bought it at 23 and the stock has gone to 36. So same stock has given us money 2 times. I'm sure you missed it. Either maybe you did not watch my video when I posted it some months ago, or maybe you are not in my community and of course you missed making money 2 times. So it is based on expectation, meaning that if this expectation is not met, the stock can actually go down. There are actually opportunities where stocks go up like this and then they go down to where they started from. So if you jumped in here, there's wahala. So one thing that is important in stock success is knowing exactly when to buy and knowing exactly when to take your profit and know when to sell. So the second group is dividend stocks. The dividend stocks are companies that actually pay you out profits, like they are sharing their profits with you. So dividend stocks for me, I look out for well-established companies that have a track record of payouts, meaning if they pay you $2 to this year, next year they will increase it to like $2.50 or $2.70. And sometimes it can come in cash. Sometimes the company can give you some stocks. So you see increase in the number of your stocks. If you had 10 shares before, you start seeing like 11, 12, 13, stocks like that. Sometimes they pay you money. So the money comes in, you either reinvest or you can withdraw the money and use the money to solve a particular need. So let's look at some stocks that paid dividends. I just picked these 3. Dangote Cement paid 30 naira per share last year. Okomu Oil paid 3 times. They paid 26 naira, they paid 30 naira, and they also paid another 10 naira. They were just so generous last year. So a total of 66 naira. So if you had 100 shares, 100,000 shares in Okomu Oil, you would have made 6.6 million just from dividends. Now there are also US stocks that paid like 7 naira, $7.50, meaning that if you have up to 100 or 200 shares, you would have made yourself clean $1,500. But so I had to pull up this. You can see here, this is Okumu Oil, 5.47%. You can see here, November, they paid, August, they paid, April, they paid. You can see Dangote Cement, 4.72. They paid in June 2025. Look down, you will see the details. Now let's look at dividend growth stock. Dividend stock that is growing. This is Okumu Oil. Okumu Oil grew from just a little bit above 400 naira to 1,206 naira. So they returned 171% last year. Plus, they pay dividends. Imagine having this type of combo. Okay, let's go to defensive stocks. Defensives are the kind of companies that are in essential sectors like utilities, healthcare, consumables. They perform consistently even during economic downturn. In fact, that's when they even do well. Remember COVID-19? The companies that we are doing well, we are food companies, electricity bills, data, and medicine, because that's what you need when you are stuck in your house. So let's move over to penny stocks. Now, penny stocks are shares of small companies, typically stocks that are trading under $5 or 5 naira per share. They're actually known for being highly speculative, volatile, and risky due to their low liquidity. Yes, sometimes you buy them to sell is wahala. So you see where doing your research is important, because if you don't do your research, when it's time to sell and you cannot sell because you didn't do your research very well, your money is going to be stuck there. I don't know if you remember this recent ASO savings that people were rushing into. and now they can't sell again because they withdrew their license and all those things. So sometimes you can have limited information. It can also be a small company size, but then penny stocks can offer you high return and your portfolio can actually grow. Look at Ella Lake. The last 1 year, Ella Lake grew from around 4 naira to 17 naira. This is beautiful. So you see, if you pick a good one, you can actually make good money. 460%. So your 100K would have been 460,000 naira. Hey, plenty money for Oble. And the last one is cyclical stocks. These stocks are the shares of companies that they perform according to the economy of the country. So when the economy of the particular country is doing well, they thrive. When the economy is struggling, like during recession or inflation is so bad, they will not do so well. So think of it as like they offer like discretionary goods and services the like car business, travel. During lockdown, nobody was traveling. Travel to where? Housing, luxury items. So those are the groups. So it's always good to just add a mix of them. Now these are some of the stocks I feel you should be watching in 2026. So now do your own due diligence, research, know the place you should buy. For people in my community, they already have a list, and in that list I give them the best possible areas for them to buy and when we can take profits, and the ones we can hold long term, the ones we are holding for short term. So CWG, Aradel, Charms, MTN, Qtix, Feedsin, Tip, GTco, Access Corp, Bua Food. This is not the exhaustive list. I just put together some you should keep an eye on, and some of them I've actually discussed them on this channel. So here is your goal. First of all, you should learn more. Get into a community. Even if you don't join my community, please get into a community. Have your portfolio growing. Increase the number of your green stocks. If you go to your portfolio, open it, look at the ones that are in green, look at the ones that are in red. If you have more of stocks in red, you need a lot of coaching. You need help, because sometimes you are not picking the right stock or you're buying at the wrong time. You need to make sure that the greens, if you have 10 stocks, like 6, 7 should be in green, 3, 4 can be in red, and then gradually you increase your greens and you reduce your red stocks. Find out what is happening, know when to sell, and then know if you need to take a loss or if you can hold it. Of course, why should you join my community? Because apart from the trainings, I give them a list of my monthly stock plays. And we have challenges. Right now, we have started the dividend challenge so that by the end of the year, we'll be able to look back and say, this is how much we have invested in dividends and this is how much we actually earned. So this is not a financial advice. We are just talking about how we can help each other to become better, because at the end of the day, you need it. So I will advise you to join 8 Points, where you can learn. You learn first, you practice, and then you earn. Of course, if you want to stop guessing and you want to start investing with structure, join our community and be a member. Okay, you will get a lot of information that is going to help you, because markets will always reward preparedness, not vibes. We are going to make some money in 2026, so be a part of it. This book will help you if you have always wanted to build wealth the lazy way. Most people are struggling to get into government work, not knowing they can sit on their own and plan their own retirement. You can even get better retirement pay than what federal government is going to pay you, because you have some information. So this is a guide to becoming a billionaire before age 65, 1 billion wealth plan. It is just 2,000 naira. Gift yourself today with this book. And of course, did you enjoy today's lesson? If you did, please share this video. I'm begging you, share this video so that people will learn. More people need to understand that stock market investing is one of the greatest money printing machine of all time. The rich understand. They play in this game. They play big time. They know what they are doing. So subscribe, give this video at least 100 likes, like this video, share, and if you have not subscribed before, please subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video.